Let's talk about laughing more and stressing less. How humor helps you heal from trauma and grief. Above all, be the heroine of your life, not the victim, wrote Nora Ephron. The wind howled outside as Lily folded her son's last shirt. The cotton still smelled faintly of cedarwood and sweat, like the cologne he always wore, mixed with late-night basketball games. Her hands trembled. She pressed the shirt to her chest, inhaled, and sobbed so hard she shook. 3 months earlier, her 26-year-old son, Marco, had been hit by a delivery truck. Gone just like that. Only a year before that, COVID had taken both her elderly parents. 3 funerals in 2 years. She and her sister were the only ones in her family left behind. Lily was 53 and she felt so alone, broken. She was furious at life. And yet, just 6 months later, she would be cracking up watching a stand-up comic describe failing at goat yoga. So what changed? Grief is a jungle, but humor can be a machete. Think of life after trauma as a dense jungle. The vines are shame, fear, and exhaustion. Every step was heavy, every path unclear. But laughter? Laughter is the unexpected machete, sharp, swift, there to clear space for light to peek through. Lily didn't plan to laugh again. In fact, she didn't think she would ever laugh again. But one sleepless night, too numb to cry, she stumbled onto a clip of a comedian, Ali Wong, yelling about epidurals and bras. Ali Wong is hilarious. Against her will, she laughed. Not a gentle chuckle, but a gut-level, ugly snort laugh that surprised her and healed something deep inside. Here's what you need to know about recovery after trauma. According to the CDC in 2023, 1 in 4 women will experience severe emotional trauma in their lifetime, whether through abuse, devastating loss, or compounding grief. Recovery is not a straight line, but it must include joy. Not pretend smiling joy, but real goofy belly shaking joy. Humor is one of the only tools we can wield when the world no longer makes sense. Before loss, Lily was a top-performing banker known for her crisp suits and tight spreadsheets. After her losses, she was paralyzed by grief, struggling with insomnia and dread. She tried everything: journaling, therapy, hiking, and medications. Helpful, but heavy. Then one day her therapist asked, "When was the last time you laughed?" Lily couldn't even remember. So she tried something radical: comedy lullabies. Every night before bed, instead of news or silence, she listened to a podcast called My Dad Wrote a Porno. Wrote, not rode, wrote a porno. She fell asleep laughing for the first time in months. Humor is healing, and here is what Lily learned, and you can too. Number 1, anxiety meets punchline. When life handed Lily stress, she handed it back a punchline. She found stand-up comics who joked about everyday disasters like tripping in public or burning dinner. It made her own mess feel human. Stress creates constant feelings of anxiety and tension. Humor changes your physiology. When life hands you stress, hand it back a punchline. Try watching stand-up comedy about everyday mishaps. Who knew failing at yoga could be so hilarious? Ellen DeGeneres joked, "My grandmother started walking 5 miles a day when she was 60. She's 97 now, and we don't know where the heck she is." Number 2, comedy lullabies for sleepless nights. Instead of overthinking, Lily counted comedians. Their voice became white noise that massaged her soul. Stress creates difficulty sleeping due to stress and overthinking. Humor changes everything. Counting sheep isn't working? Try counting comedians. Listen to a lighthearted comedy podcast before bed. Who better to lull you to sleep than a comedian talking about their failed mishaps at adulting? For fast-acting relief, try slowing down, said Lily Tomlin. Number 3, laugh together even when apart. Lily started texting her sister funny memes and Instagram reels. They created a giggle chain where every day someone had to send something funny. They began reconnecting, not through grief, but through glee. Stress creates increased struggling with feelings of isolation and loneliness. Humor transforms. Feeling isolated? Become a meme queen. Share your favorite memes with friends. Laughter is the shortest distance between two people, even if it's through a screen. Amy Poehler said, "There's power in looking silly and not caring what you do." Number 4, quirks and smirks. Lily started joking about her grief hair, which hadn't seen a brush in weeks. And her cry closet, which she painted yellow, turned into a reading nook. She felt grief, but transformed it into art. Stress creates low self-esteem and low self-doubt. Humor ushers in relief. Caught in the self-doubt spiral? Flip the script and make light of your oddities. Ever notice how even movie stars stumble over the red carpet entrance in ridiculously high heels? If they can laugh, so can you. Laugh loudly, laugh often, and most important, laugh at yourself. Wise words from Chelsea Handler. Number 5, pause to laugh. In between work calls, Lily would watch videos of animals failing spectacularly. A panda sneezing became a daily reminder that even chaos can be adorable. Stress creates overwhelm from daily responsibilities and tasks. Humor can save the day. Drowning in to-dos? Take comedy breaks. Watch a funny short clip between tasks, because nothing says, "I've got this," like a baby panda sneezing. Mindy Kaling quipped, "Sometimes you just have to put on lip gloss and pretend to be psyched." Number 6, tease to please. When arguments with her husband over hot, burnt dinner, Lily would imitate his "I'm not mad" face. They'd burst out laughing and communicate better. Stress comes from facing difficulties in relationships and in communication. When you have relationship tension, humor can replace angry retorts with playful teasing. Nothing diffuses a serious argument like an impression of your partner's "left the socks out again" face. Channel your inner comedian. Lucille Ball channeled her relationship woes into her outrageous humor. She said, "I'm not funny. What I am is brave. Brave and hilarious." Laughter is the universal language. As we've explored, humor is a fantastic tool for managing life's stresses. By inviting laughter in, you can combat anxiety, improve sleep, feel less isolated, boost self-esteem, juggle responsibilities, and enhance your relationships. Sometimes you just have to laugh at life because it's funnier than fiction. Here's some common mistakes that keep women from healing through humor. Mistake number 1, thinking laughter equals disrespecting your pain. No, not true. Laughter is a rebellion, a sacred act. It says, "I may feel broken, but I am still alive." Mistake number 2, waiting for things to feel better before you laugh. But laughter creates better. It's not the reward, it's the medicine. Mistake number 3, believing healing must look solemn and spiritual. Healing can look ridiculous. Norman Cousins healed from cancer by laughing. Healing is partly from a reduction of cortisol. Healing can look like crying while watching a comedian bomb a joke. It counts. What about you? Have you forgotten the sound of your own laughter? Do you secretly believe joy is only for those who have been crushed by life? Who have not been crushed by life? Are you holding grief so tightly you've left no room for giggles? If so, remember, you are not too far gone. Your heart isn't too heavy. Your spirit isn't too old. Lily is living proof. You can laugh again. And in doing so, you can start to live again. Here's your invitation to heal, and yes, to laugh. You're invited to join Surviving to Thriving, your journey to resilience and empowerment. My course was built for women like you who have endured, grieved, and are ready to rise. You deserve to heal and to laugh again. Are you ready to take your next step to elevate your energy and transform your life? If you're ready to take your life to new heights, I invite you to join me for my empowering course, Surviving to Thriving, your journey to resilience and empowerment. Go to emcourse.com/special. By manifesting the life you were meant to live, you have the strength within. Let's unlock it together. Sign up today. Your life is waiting. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please like and share this with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you ocean waves of love and laughter. Take good care of yourself.